It's time for all your local high school football scores and highlights. It's Touchdown Friday Night with Kenny Hawkins and Kane O'Neill. Brought to you by McDonald's, Food City, Champion Chevrolet, Marsh Propane, Wild Wing Cafe, and Kingsport Concrete. It's Touchdown Friday Night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in the state of Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Kane O'Neill. Tonight, we got 15 games on tap, but before we get this party started, here's Kane with the Kingsport Concrete hard hit of the night.
Kane, this one had to hurt. Gate City Avenue, Dawson Krieger getting pulled down, and Tyler Thayer coming in out, nearly taking his head off. That is some big whiplash. That is a painful hit, but he got right back up, thankfully. After that one. Highlights from this one coming up later on. Kenny.
Thanks, Kane. We begin tonight with one of the biggest rivalries in the state. That usually takes place the last Friday of the season, but this year Science Hill and Dobyns-Bennett locked horns in week 3, and the Indians were trying to stop a 5-game losing streak to their neighboring rivals. A packed house at J. Fred Johnson tonight, and the hometown Indians led this game early on 14-0, but then, just like last year, that guy, Jalen Adams, took over. He keeps it on the option play here and goes in from 3 yards out. Toppers trail 14-13 after the missed extra point. Then with 32 seconds remaining in the first half, it was that guy again. Adams runs a quarterback draw to perfection, weaving his way through defenders on his way to a 66-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion gave the Toppers a 21-14 halftime lead. Third quarter, Science Hill goes for it on 4th and 2. Andre Butler takes it on the jet sweep, and he'll outrun the Indian defense to the pylon. Toppers led 28-14. Fourth quarter, watch Adams escape defenders as he scrambles to his left, finds Butler in the end zone for the icing on the cake. Hilltoppers win their 6th in a row over the Indians tonight, 35-14.
Well, I thought our kids did good. They had a great game plan and executed it to perfection. The first quarter, I think they kept the ball for about 6 minutes, or over 6 minutes, and went and scored there on us. And it went up 14-0. But our kids maintained their composure, and we got some big plays, especially right there at the end of the half. We're just proud of our guys, for hanging in there, not panicking, and getting a big win.
So once again, Science Hill makes it 6 in a row. They beat Dobyns-Bennett by the final of 35-14. Meigs County all over Cumberland Gap tonight by the final of 42-6. Churchill tonight, the David Crockett Pioneers were in town to face the Volunteer Falcons. First possession of the game. Gerald Sensabaugh goes for it on 4th down. He must have learned that in Dallas, maybe in Jacksonville. And Cade Larkins hits John Cawley for the first down. A couple of plays later, it's Prince Cawley taking it in from 3 yards out, giving the Pioneers a 7-0 lead. Falcons' first play from scrimmage. They play hot potato on the snap. Pioneers' defense falls on the loop. No, you got it. I got it. He just took it. Very next play, sophomore quarterback Larkins with a beautiful pass on the slant play. Extra point gives David Crockett a 14-0 lead. They would not look back as we go to the board. Crockett went on to win big tonight over Volunteer by the final of 55-6. It was Hardin Valley beating Heritage 44-26. To Burley Stadium, where Greenville played host to Union County in their conference opener. Green Devils with the first possession. Ty Youngblood. What's up, Youngblood? Gives a handoff through a big hole up the middle and inside. That's old school. Inside Patriot territory for the first down. Next play, Cade Ballard will go up top. He'll hit Seth Crawford deep and in stride for the touchdown. It made it 7-0 Green Devils. More Greenville. First play after the fumble recovery. Crawford takes a pitch on the end around. He'll take it to the house for the touchdown. That made it 14-0. Greenville went on to win easily. Union County got their first win in like 20-something games a week ago, and their prize was Greenville. Greenville wins 62-7. It was Bearden all over Jefferson County by the final of 23-0. Over at the Patriot Pasture this evening, Sullivan East trailed Elizabethan by 15. That is not the way you want to start the game against Elizabethan, but they got on the board. Field goal sails through the upright. That would make it 15-3. Then it was the Cyclones' Corey Russell. Do we ever do any highlights without mentioning Russell?
I don't think he would allow us to do highlights without him in there.
And this is why. As he weaves his way through the East defense, outruns everyone to the end zone. Cyclones on top 21-3. Elizabethan then went to the air as they hit a wide open Ryan Wetzel across the middle, and then he's going to do the rest. slipping that, gets into the end zone. It was all Elizabethan tonight. They went on to win over Sullivan East by the final of 59-16. Sullivan North over Cosby 38-7. Kane?
Thanks, Kenny. The Daniel Boone Trailblazers were off last week, so they had plenty of time to prepare for their big Region 1 5A matchup tonight against Tennessee High. The Blazers entered the game at 1-0, while the Vikings rebounded from an opening season loss with a victory over Lee High. Boone up 28-3 at the half with a great crowd on hand tonight. Blazers with the ball to start the second half. Charlie Cole with the handoff, and he will stiff arm one, barrel over two, and plow over a third to get the first down. Later in the drive, Mason Munger, the handoff, and he gets great blocking up front, and he just crosses the goal line for the touchdown to make it 35-3. More Blazers and more Charlie Cole. This one might look familiar. He breaks 3 tackles there, somehow keeping his balance right here, and then rumbling down the near sideline, 55 yards for the touchdown. Boone up 42-3. They went on to win this one tonight, 42-10.
Well, we dominated on the offensive line, definitely. Charlie Cole had a lot of big runs. Mason Munger, definitely. Noah Shelton, good runner. Throw the ball, he's a good quarterback. We're just a good, outstanding team.
We worked really hard, and now I have to give it to Tennessee High. They're a really good team, but we just pulled out the victory.
Yeah, we really challenged our kids in the off week and our offensive line to really take control of the line of scrimmage. And on the defensive line, too, we really didn't play well in the first game defensively and really harped on that for the last 2 weeks. And I thought we played about as good as we can play defensively, especially in the line of scrimmage.
So again, a big win for Daniel Boone, 42-10. And it was Sullivan South taking down Granger tonight, 28-14. Happy Valley hosting Hampton this evening. Bulldogs down 35-0, trying to get on the board. Skylar Cole taking the handoff, gets hit, ball pops free.
Oh.
Hampton, though, will recover, but unable to turn that one into points. The Warriors, however, just kept on rolling. Braden Sams for Dylan McKeon.
Nice pump
down the
fake.
near sideline, coming right into your living room for the catch. It's going to lead to this. Will Tittle going up the middle for the touchdown. Happy Valley winning this one tonight, 41-0. And it was West Green taking down Claiborne tonight, 21-6. The Unica Rangers hosting the Hancock County Indians in Stony Creek. First quarter, Seth Hipshire plowing into the end zone from a yard out. Indians up 6. They elect to go for 2. Logan Sellers taking the handoff and in for the 2-point conversion. Indians up 8-0. Unica trying to answer. John Ramsey faking the handoff, then going deep for Blake Isaacs. Not the prettiest ball, but it's going to get there for the long completion. It's going to lead to this. The pitch to Reed Taylor on the end around and hitting Isaacs in the end zone for the touchdown. Just wasn't enough tonight. Unica falling in a heartbreaker, 30-28. And it was Cherokee falling to Morristown West this evening, 39-6. Now that is 7 games down and still 8 more to go as we look back at action from Thursday night before making a run over the border to Southwest Virginia. But first, here's the Happy Valley Band to take us to break.